we're giving away this 1200 horsepower turbo Trans Am. Go to lsnasty.com. Every dollar you spend is an entry to win.
It has arrived. We are back in business. We got our extremely heavy lockup torque converter from M&M Transmissions. I just want to set this down for a second first. God dang. All right. Just want to give a shout out to the guys over at M&M Transmissions. We made some updates to the torque converter. They're super easy to deal with. Dealing with Mark and those guys up there, we run all their transmissions. This is their lockup converter. Super easy to deal with. Their transmissions, never had an issue with before. Sent this back. They're like, hey man, maybe needs to do some updates on it. It was an older style. That's why the turbine was bent. And they said, hey, we'll get it knocked out. And then I called him on Monday. On Friday, I pretty much gave him the go-ahead, like, listen, let's update it. On Monday morning, I called him. I said, hey man, is there any chance you can get it done today and overnight it to me? And boom, here we are. Tuesday morning, it was here at the door. So customer service like that is really what separates a lot of these companies, you know. Absolutely badass. We've had similar service with them with transmissions, just super easy to deal with, and that's like 10 out of 10. Customer service is great. There's a bunch of other companies that we deal with that have absolutely awesome customer service, and we talk about them quite often because if you guys are out there building cars, I want you guys to have great experiences with these companies that I have great experiences with also. If there's a company that has terrible customer service, I'll tell you. So, you guys saw yesterday's video. I was doing some fab on the car, like very minor fab. I welded one little bracket onto it where our transmission quick connect fittings will mount. So that is on there, and we are kind of like down to the, you know, the brass tacks of this guy here. We're gonna get it all buttoned up, check transmission fluid level. We know it's got oil in there, and we're gonna get it finished up and go to the dyno tomorrow. So TCAM Performance, we will be on the hub dyno. So comment down below what we're gonna make, because we're actually gonna turn this up. Fingers crossed everything goes well. Still an extremely fresh build. It's been spooled a couple times, and you know, we made 2 pulls on the dyno. So we really wanna go and shake it down and make sure everything is like as it should before we take it to the track. But the goal is if everything goes good on the dyno on Wednesday, we will take it to the track on Thursday to test. So comment what you guys think it's gonna make. You need to comment the boost level and the horsepower, because they go 1 and 1. You can't be like, oh, it's gonna make 6,000 horsepower and 4 pounds of boost. That just doesn't work. So we're gonna get the transmission there. I got Scott here giving me a hand because I'm not allowed to work on anything without adult supervision. So Scott, they've been yelling at me all week.
Hey, I'm being good today.
I have adult supervision so everyone can relax. We're going to stick the converter back in there, put the transmission in. The only thing that we have to do as far as building it wise, we got to hook everything all back up, but we're going to make 2 new transmission cooler lines, some Brown & Miller stuff, so it should go really quick. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I got all the fittings and everything we need. If not, I have some lines to get us through the dyno to then get the stuff here. But we're going to have a busy day working on stuff, getting stuff knocked out, and we're getting really, really close. I'm excited to get this thing to the track. All right, y'all, quick work. We got the transmission in there. We got 5 of the 6 bell housing bolts in there, but there's only 5 in there prior. I can't remember why, but
We'll put the other one in.
we're gonna put the 6th one in there. I told Scott, I was like, listen, I usually put 4, and what was your response?
We're gonna put them all in.
So we got I mean, this car, how easy is it to work on?
Oh, this car's way easy to work on.
It's built to be worked on.
Removable tunnel for the win.
Yep, everything is...
However, removable tunnel does not make it drag week legal.
No drag week for this. We're not going to be doing any drag week. But we got the converter in there. Scott schooled me on putting it in there. Every time I put this converter in there, this one specifically, it's like a fist fight with it. And Scott's like, oh no, just right in there. So we got that all good to go. We're going to eat some lunch quick, and then we will, really hook up some lines, put the shift linkage on there, start going through, knocking out all the little things. And once we get everything all in there, we'll fill it up with transmission fluid. I don't know if I did drain the transmission fluid out of this. We'll check transmission fluid, fill it up, fire it up, make sure everything's good to go, and we'll end the day by putting it in the trailer. So that is, that's our plan. So we're going to eat real quick, and then you guys won't even know we'll be gone because we're going to be just working on it here in the next clip. Transmission, drive shaft, tunnel, everything in there but the drive shaft, not in there yet. We are going to make our transcore lines, but I just want to show you guys. Scott, pretty easy to work on this thing, right?
Not bad. It's way easy to work on.
Yeah. Some of the other stuff, like compared to working on a streetcar or anything like that, this is a walk in the park. Just nuts and bolts, and you got a bunch of room to get it. So we got the transmission in there, cross member, drive shaft enclosure. I got to tighten up the bolts for the shifter. We got everything all plugged up. It's nice. The wiring harness, literally, you know where everything goes.
Built to break it.
Yeah, no, it's built to break and then fix and then break again. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get our transmission cooler lines done. We're going to run them. You can see them kind of coming off the transmission. There's one here, I'll zoom in. One coming off the transmission already comes up. So we'll just run it up to the firewall, and then we'll drill our holes, maybe 1 or 2, or maybe just one big hole right here. I need to get a grommet for them. So we want to make sure that the firewall is closed off. As you can see, the grommets and all that stuff looks good. And then we'll have our transmission cooler stuff done, and then we'll be, put fluids in there, fire it up, check transmission fluid, make sure it goes in all the forward gears. The converter, brand new converter, everything should be good with that, no issues. So I'm going to get to Brown and Miller-ine, and I'm just going to pick it up back with you guys once we get the transmission cooler lines made.
Guys, we're going to go sneak up on John. We're going to get him.
You got a prime hole in that manifold. Unreal.
Dang.
I was about to be pissed for a second, you see?
Yeah, I
was like,
did.
'cause I'm actually working.
I did. I caught you lacking.
You did catch me lacking. I'm working though.
Don't forget, battery charger, turn it off.
All right. So we got everything in there.
It needs fuel, doesn't it?
No, that thing's that's full. Scott, what are your thoughts so far?
As long as it's got both forward gears and it goes backwards, we're ready.
All right, so we're gonna fire it up. Oh, before we get it fired up, I got unhooked the battery charger. We got our transcooler lines on there. Look at this clean install. Look at this shit right here. Look at this. You just go,
boy.
and then we got them running right through the firewall. I'm gonna get some grommets ordered up for that.
You should have grommet. I think you have a grommet kit.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Dude, big grommet guy.
Yeah, it's like literally like right here.
I'm so stupid. I was like, something's wrong when we plugged it up. Like, I was like, Scott, pull the power. He pulls the power and nothing happens. And I'm like, what did I miss? And then Scott's like, don't you have to push a button to turn everything on? I'm like, oh yeah. So we pushed a button to turn everything on. So everything should be good to go. We're going to crank it up, I guess, run through the gears. At some point, we're going to check transmission fluid. Trans brake, just a good once over to make sure it's ready to go to the dyno. So we'll unhook the battery charger. Pretty simple. Tires are off the ground. I'll crank it over first for a little bit just to, I guess, prime it up. Look at the clear view, just a fresh motor. Have you seen that? It's just like got aluminum shavings and shit in there. Since there's nothing in there, you want me to clean it out real quick or just crank it up? All right, crank it up. I like it. All right, I'm just gonna crank it over first. I'm nervous. Got fuel pressure? We got fuel pressure. All right, fire in the hole! It might need some brake clean to crank.
Give her a shot.
Backwards. Damn it. Damn, bro.
So all you gotta do is stick that one. No.
No, I gotta. All right, pretend like I didn't just do this backwards.
Well, pretend like you're also not just making.
So is it sucking from the pan and pumping through the cooler circuit?
Probably.
I'm stupid. Just tighten this up real quick. Hey, look at how this stuff that I newly fabricated.
No, this is some.
Is there a rag anywhere?
Some John Fab.
Yeah. Look at this Salty John Fab. Look at this shit.
Freshly coated in trans fluid. Oh boy.
Yeah. It's stuff on the truck. Alright, we're gonna take this off, and then we should be able to suck fluid from here and insert it into the damn transmission.
Into the thing.
This is the lazy man's way to fill a transmission.
Is it lazy or smart?
Oh, she's sucking, you see that? That thing was empty. How many quarts do you want me to put in there? Just pukes it out.
Just gonna puke it into the tank. It'll be alright.
You look at Winston is watching.
Winston's like, he's like, man,
That
I'd
is
love
so
to.
funny.
I'd love to drink some of that. My man was, my man ate pizza crust that was soaked in ATF yesterday. So, hey, come here, Winston, come here.
Don't you dare.
Come here, come here, Winston.
He's gonna lick it.
That's so good, isn't it? Here, you want a bite? Hey, you want a bite of this? Smell this. Smells like pizza.
You want some tranny fluid?
Not good for you.
He's a good boy.
Let me get another one.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. You stay away from that transmission fluid, alright? Nah, don't be looking at that.
Mason, where's this rank on the 3rd gen list in America?
It's number 1 now.
Is this the baddest 3rd gen in America?
I don't know. Is it the baddest?
I think so.
My favorite.
I mean, it's mine too.
Scott, what are your thoughts?
I think you got your damn hands full.
Compared to the Black Sheep, this is a big jump up.
That's a bad little bastard.
Yeah.
That ain't no joke.
No, that's serious. When you rev it and the whole thing's like, I'm like, God dang. I kid you not, I'm like, this much TPS, it's like 3 grand, 3 grand, 3 grand.
There's a reason everybody runs those motors.
Yeah, well, they're stout. That's for sure. Ain't no joke. Well, I just got to get like the hardware for the rear shock travel, and then just mess with the 4-link bars, and then I think we're like good for the dyno and the track, really.
Give it the once over and tighten some bolts.
Yeah. No, we got.
There's a. Just look everything over, man.
Yeah. All right. What do you think, Mason?
Sounds badass.
Yeah.
Looks badass.
No, it's the 3rd most badass 3rd gen around. But you know, hey, it ain't much but honest work.
Now starts the new car blues.
Oh, yeah.
Let's sort it out.
Oh, it's Salty John.
We got left-hand thread shits. We got left-hand thread rod ends, so we're actually making these correct where you can adjust them on the car. And like to everyone that's like, oh, you guys suck at fabricating. You guys probably didn't measure this. Yeah, we did. There's a clue for you. Huh? Yeah, no. How are the angles?
Huh?
How are the angles?
One side's 8.5, other side's 10.
Doable. Way better than before. 0 and negative.
I'm just saying, with the caster it's got in it, you should be able to let go of the wheel and go straight.
Yeah.
I'm serious. To make it, you know, one of the ones where you got enough, when you got enough for drag racing, you actually got to make it turn.
Yeah.
You let go and the wheel wants to shoot back straight.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
Yeah. No, I mean, definite vast improvement to where it was before. So how's the welding looking? Not bad for a damn hack YouTube guy. All right? Who doesn't work on shit.
Fine.
See, the key was when I was living in my mom's basement, she had a welder down there.
Hell yeah.
So I got some good practice.
You got a warner dude before you do that.
Sorry. All right, ready? Eyes.
Eyes?
Yeah, I'm supposed to yell eyes before I start welding, but
I'll keep them things on me.
selfie cam, bro. Hit him with the pop-up. Hit him with the pop-up.
Inside mode and then safety mode, you know? You gotta always be ready.
David ain't never slacking.
I'm not getting popped in the eye with a gel blaster.
I'm slowly learning how to weld chromoly better.
Oh yeah?
So it's there's different learning curve, you know. You got to be way more like heat sensitive than the stainless. Well, I mean the stainless, honestly, I've welded so much, but I noticed where to set the welder at. So this one here is, yeah, this one here is a little. You got definitely pay more attention. Shit looks pretty decent.
We got Tuner John in here. This is a little scary.
Kevin Mullins who? He Mr. 411 for another day or two. really just take other people's tunes and change like 2 numbers and call myself a tuner. But hey, I'm tuning it. That's what most people do, ain't it?
Just save the tune file under your own name.
Yeah, I'm gonna save this. So that Kevin's, it was TCAM Hub Dyno Badass, and I'm going to.
Shit running down the firewall.
Is it still leaking?
Checking it as it was running it.
Save global file as John and his massive
One thing you changed was idle
balls
fuel and you put some cranking fuel in it.
modified. So when he opens it up, he'll be like, badass startup. But John and his massive balls have modified it. I feel like that's pretty fair. Anyone need any tune-ups before I close the laptop for the day?
Yeah, no,
Like,
I'm done. I'm done in that category.
no, you're good? You're good? You are?
With your tunes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
What about your rocker arms?
I have a new one sitting over there. So
What about your head gaskets?
Yeah. What
head gaskets? They're over there. They're good.
What about your 10 feet of red wire? But let's blame the tuner. See, this is what's wrong with being a tuner. You get guys like David that blame you for everything. Rocker arm breaks.
What
He's
the
like,
absolute hell did the red wire have anything to do with it?
no, I'm just saying. You see him coming at me? Like look at him.
Listen, I've heard it all the time. Tuners catch it all. I mean, I feel for you.
I mean, and what do you got to say about David and his car?
Thanks a lot, Chris.
Oh, look at him! Look at him! Look at him!
First of all, I'm gonna have to get Alex's help. I think Alex from Lund watches. I need a tune, so that way I can blame everything on you. But David, I'm ready for you, man. When you get the 38 gauge wire out that car, all the bracket racing stuff out of it, you can get some smoke. I'll be at the track. Are y'all gonna test Thursday?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there with it. You wanna go ahead and line them up?
I'll let him take
wait,
David.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, David. Maybe next year.
You want to drive Hank? You want to drive Hank?
Can I get a substitute car?
You want to drive Hank?
Yeah.
You want to go out there and crack your skull with Hank?
Can I get a
If he's
substitute?
gonna borrow something, he can borrow Hank. And if we can get the Camaro in time, I think I'll take the
That'll
Camaro.
be your car?
The green car?
Yeah.
That is my car.
That's what I'm saying, but for you to run him, though, does it have to be your car?
Yeah, that's a rule.
No, I don't think
I'm not
so.
racing yours.
So that's on Thursday?
I'm not racing yours.
that deal running.
We can have that running by Thursday.
Come on, David. I put 200 on it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, all right. Well, I
You
guess
got all this help. That's all.
I
Hey,
guess-
listen. What? Hey, listen.
we'll
All
lock
this
it
help.
in.
What other crutch you got?
I guess we'll lock it in.
What kind of crutch you need? Thursday.
Hey, get in their face. Get in their face. Say it. Say,
mean,
talk to me. Say it real loud. Real loud.
Talk to me nice.
Oh, whoa, easy. Wrong time, wrong place there.
I feel a little threatened on that one. Right a little there. Yeah. Straight off.
I can use the truck if the car's not ready. I'll just use the truck and then hope you just.
How you gonna get it? Oh, you
don't
got a
make it
trailer.
out.
You do got a trailer, don't you? I'm sorry. You
Damn,
that
dude,
6-0
what are you
bullet there?
here
With that
coming at
6-0
him like
bullet there?
that?
With that 6-0 bullet there?
They pulled my 34 foot today.
I just
Oh no! Oh, David, no. We're gonna work on this, David. All right, we're gonna work on this.
on his
We're gonna-
trash talk.
Yeah, we're gonna work on
I gotta
this.
help him out.
No, it's all right.
If
It's all right.
nothing
Listen,
else, I
hold
can
on.
talk trash.
These other people on YouTube talk trash to me, and they made like I was like, I made fun of them for making a video of me because I lost because the shift linkage came off, and they're like, we need a YouTuber, right? There's some backstory. So then I put that out, and then they put a video out of like, hey, we'll run it back, this and that, and didn't even say a word in the video, just like other clips. The absolute biggest letdown of trash talk. I hate to talk trash on other people's trash talking, but they suck big white ass at trash talking. They're not even good at it.
I literally, that's the one
They're
thing
not
I'm
even
good
good
at.
at-
That's
no,
the one thing I am good at.
I would
Because
say-
look what we got to choose around here to race everybody with.
I'd say I'm decent at it.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm decent at it.
You're getting better. You were humble to begin with, but I'm bringing you out. I'm bringing you out. And when we get all these running, y'all can get some. Anybody can get some.
What do you
smoke.
gotta say about Slick Rick though?
Slick Rick, she's nasty. A couple more gold chains from Southern Diamond.
Rick's a she now.
Yeah.
Rick's a she now.
Hey, depends on how. We're trying to be politically correct. I'm saying. Hey, by the way, Alex from Lund, I need that team.
Oh my
before
God!
Thursday. Come on,
You
let
want
me
to
get
suck
it,
him
man.
off while you're on here?
Whatever it takes, man.
Oh my
Whatever it takes. Because David's going to pay the price.
Damn.
How did I get thrown into this?
Damn. I mean,
ready?
just
Hey.
head first, my guy.
First of all,
head
is that
first.
not motivation? He's going to have that car ready by Thursday.
Oh my God! The disrespect.
Hey, actually, matter of fact, can I just borrow a motor?
Yeah.
So you want to roll the LTD back in, pull the bar out?
That's all I'm
It'll be
saying.
real easy.
Hey, listen, we got to have this because the Camaro, In a few.
Oh, you want
days,
smoke?
No.
You want smoke? Hold on. Since you're talking about
In a
it,
few
you want
days, it's coming out.
Do you want smoke with the cow?
No,
Yes or no?
I've already bit that. I've already bit that piece of pie and didn't like it.
Just think about that. I built that shit 7 years ago. Chandler was still shitting in his pants. Chandler was still shitting in his pants 7 years ago.
Was.
He was.
Yeah, I know.
I was out there racing that.
We jumped on that and we learned. We learned. But I'm going ahead talking all this junk today because when that comes out, it's no time for that comes out and I got to shut up.
That's gonna be
That's all I'm
nothing
gonna
for
say.
that thing.
Huh?
That's gonna be nothing for that piece of shit.
Are you saying you're gonna? Oh,
yeah.
John, he just said. Oh, so the motor you're subsidizing is gonna outrun.
And
your
I'm
own
building.
car.
And I'm building this turbo kit. I'll build it fast. I won't. Listen. I won't cripple him. I'll build it so when I drive it, it can go faster. But I'll tell you what.
He ain't gonna be able to handle it.
No, he can't. Just driver for driver. I'll drive the shit out of him.
I'm not worried.
I've seen this man cut his lights
As
and
long as
bumps.
you drive your own car, we'll race anything. All right. Because I mean, now we're not dialing in a number. This is a race, right? We're not dialing in a bracket number, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to,
I mean, we can.
are we indexing
We
what?
can.
What index?
The
What index
disrespect.
is the race?
All right, we're gonna get back to work on this because I think we got just a little bit left to do before we're ready for the hub dyno. So overall, though, great success so far. Yeah, great success. What do you think about how tight that converter is?
Dear God.
It idles at like 1700, and it's like that 'cause when you pull it in gear, then it idles at right at 1000. Scott's like, why is it idling so high?
Hey, I was ready to come here and set the idle down on it.
You didn't pull that
You
sucker
pulled
in gear.
and it almost cut it off. I was like, damn.
Yeah, no, this thing's serious. So I'm excited. We're gonna turn some power. Well, I think we just gotta go over like some stuff in the back of the car and just kind of like tidy up a few things, a couple zip ties, and then we should be good to put it in the trailer. Trans cooler, transmission fluid. We got an oil change, battery charger, all that stuff. We got to take the dyno, and then we should be good. But how about these? Listen, this build looks really good. But ever since I welded this bracket on here, it's really elevated it to the next level. Like, this shit, I mean, honestly, that shit looks so good. I'm going to be, like, all the time just walking by plugging shit in there because that shit looks so good. So we can confirm that I did crimp it correctly. The crimps are holding. I was worried.
The crimps are holding, the nuts were loose.
Yeah, the nuts were, I was worried.
It's a,
I was worried. Well, you know, we did raise it up to put the lines on. We're like, we'll tighten those when we set it back down. I totally forgot that.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, I totally forgot that. So we're looking pretty good though. We're looking pretty good.